my amazing learners, and welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. My name is Sarah, and it's wonderful to begin this new journey with all of you. We've just completed our incredible 30-day shadowing challenge, where we transformed our speaking confidence. Now, we're ready for our next big step, a special series focused on 100 daily routine English sentences for slow listening and speaking practice at levels A1, A2. Today is day one of this new adventure, and we will talk about how to describe your entire day in English. Not just short, simple sentences, but clear, full ideas about your life. What do you do in the morning? What happens in your afternoon? What is your evening routine like? By the end of this episode, you will be able to talk about your day in English using clear and natural sentences. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal the simple secret that makes talking about your day the fastest way to become fluent in English. Part 1. Why daily routine is important. Let's begin by understanding why it's so important to practice talking about your day in English. It's important because your day is real. It's something that happens to you every single day. You know it well. You don't need to search for difficult words or abstract ideas. You don't need to talk about complex topics like history, science, or politics. You just need to talk about your own life. You can say what time you wake up, what you eat for breakfast. You can say if you go to work or stay at home. You can say how you feel tired, busy, happy, or relaxed. This makes it easy for your brain to connect directly to English words. And here's the best part. When you describe your own day, you're practicing real English, useful English, English that you can truly use with other people in real life. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. When you talk about your day, you begin to think in English. You begin to speak more naturally. You use simple, complete sentences. You stop translating in your head. And you feel more confident when speaking. Let's take an example. Imagine you are meeting someone new. They ask, "What did you do today?" If you've practiced talking about your day before, you can answer easily. You can say, "I woke up at 7, I went to work, I had coffee and answered emails. In the evening I made dinner and watched TV." Now, that's a full conversation. That's real communication. And that is your goal. Even if you are alone, even if you're not in an English class, even if you are shy, you can still practice speaking English by talking about your day. So, whenever you don't know what to say, start with something simple. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? End of chapter and 2 and AT7. What did I do in the evening? These are good questions. They help you remember vocabulary. They help you build strong English habits. They help you think in full sentences without stress. You can do this in the morning to talk about yesterday. You can do this in the evening to review today. You can even record yourself and listen back. The key is to keep it simple. Use the English you know. Don't worry about mistakes, just speak. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. 1 sentence today, 2 sentences tomorrow, a whole story next week. So today, let's build that skill together, step by step, word by word, one real sentence at a time. Part 2. The morning routine, getting up. Okay, let's start at the beginning of the day. The morning. The morning is a very important part of your day. It sets the mood, it gives you energy, and it's a perfect time to speak and think in English even for just a few minutes. First, we will learn and understand each phrase one by one. Please repeat after me in the pause, and then I will explain the meaning and purpose of each sentence. I usually wake up at 7. This is a great, simple sentence to start your day. The phrasal verb wake up means to stop sleeping. Usually is an adverb that shows this is your normal habit. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30, when I have a lot to do. This sentence adds flexibility. Sometimes means not always. Around 6:30 means approximately that time. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. This is a conditional sentence. It describes a cause, sleep late, and an effect, feel tired. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. Stay in bed is a common phrase. A few minutes means a short time. Thinking about your day helps you plan. I like to take a deep breath and stretch my arms and legs. Take a deep breath and stretch are actions to wake up your body. Then I sit up slowly and get out of bed. Sit up and get out of bed are phrasal verbs for leaving your bed. Slowly describes the gentle action. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. A simple sequence of 2 common morning actions. I brush slowly and carefully for 2 minutes. Slowly and carefully are adverbs describing how you brush. Then I wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel awake. This sentence connects an action, wash my face, with its result, feel awake. Sometimes I take a quick shower, especially if I feel sleepy. Especially emphasizes the reason for taking a quick shower. When I shower, I like to play soft music or listen to English audio. When connects 2 actions happening at the same time. This is a good way to use English for passive listening. After my shower, I dry off and put on my clothes. Dry off, remove water, and put on, wear, are common phrasal verbs. I try to wear something clean and comfortable. Try to shows intention. Clean and comfortable are good adjectives for clothes. Sometimes I wear jeans and a t-shirt. This gives a specific example of casual clothing. If I have a meeting or class, I wear something more formal. Another conditional sentence showing how plans change your routine. Part 3. The morning routine, breakfast and getting ready. Now that you're getting ready, let's talk about breakfast and preparing to leave the house. First, we will learn and understand each phrase one by one. Please repeat after me in the pause, and then I will explain the meaning and purpose of each sentence. Next, I go to the kitchen and prepare my breakfast. Next is a transition word. Prepare my breakfast is a common collocation. I usually eat something simple like toast, eggs, and fruit. Something simple means it's not complicated. Like introduces examples. Sometimes I have cereal with milk and a banana. Cereal is a common breakfast food. If I have more time, I make an omelet or oatmeal. This conditional sentence shows what you do on less busy mornings. I like to eat slowly so I can enjoy my food. So I can. Explains the purpose of eating slowly. I drink coffee most mornings. Most mornings means almost every morning, showing frequency. Sometimes I drink green tea because it feels light and fresh. Because explains the reason for choosing green tea. While eating, I sometimes watch a short video or check the news. While connects two actions happening at the same time. Other days, I just enjoy the quiet and listen to the birds outside. Other days shows variety in your routine. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. Before sequences actions. Check my phone is a common habit. I look at the time and read my messages. 2 clear and simple actions with purpose. I check my calendar to see if I have any meetings or appointments. To see if explains the reason for checking your calendar. Appointments are scheduled meetings. I pack my bag with everything I need: my phone, my notebook, my keys, and my water bottle. Pack my bag is a phrasal verb. Everything I need implies essential items. Then I put on my shoes and go out the door. These are the final actions before leaving your home. Part 4. The commute and workday. Now that you're out the door, let's talk about your commute and your workday. First, we will learn and understand each phrase one by one. Please repeat after me in the pause, and then I will explain the meaning and purpose of each sentence. The weather looks nice. A simple and very common observation to make about the weather outside. I walk to the bus stop. Bus stop is a common place for public transport. You could change this to train station. The traffic is heavy today. Heavy traffic is a common collocation for when there are many cars on the road, causing delays. I wait at the bus stop. A simple action. Wait at is the correct preposition. The bus is always late. Always late is a common and relatable complaint about public transport. Other people look tired. A simple observation about the people around you, often seen during morning commutes. Everyone is checking their phones. A very true observation about modern life and how people spend their time. Finally, the bus comes. Finally is an adverb that shows you have been waiting for a long time. I arrive at the office. Arrive at is the phrasal verb for reaching a specific location, like an office or building. I work from 9 to 5. From 9 to 5 is a very common expression that describes a standard 8-hour workday. My job is pretty good. Pretty good is a very common and natural way to say something is good or satisfactory. My boss is usually kind. Usually describes a frequent habit. Kind is a good adjective for a good boss. The lunch break is at 12. Lunch break is the time in the middle of the day for eating. I eat with my friends. A simple and clear statement about your social time at work. We talk and laugh together. This describes enjoyable social interaction with friends. I send many emails. A common work task. Send emails is a collocation. This computer is so slow. Another common and relatable complaint about work technology. I make some phone calls. Make phone calls is the correct collocation. The meeting is very important. Very important describes the significance of the meeting. We are discussing new ideas. Discussing new ideas describes the creative and collaborative aspect of a meeting. Everyone seems interested. A positive observation about your colleague's engagement in the meeting. I finish work at 5. This marks the end of your official workday. It's time to go home now. A common and welcome thought at the end of the day. Part 5. The evening routine. Finally, let's talk about the evening. This is a time for chores, relaxation, and connection. First, we will learn and understand each phrase one by one. Please repeat after me in the pause, and then I will explain the meaning and purpose of each sentence. I feel pretty tired. This is a simple and common way to express your energy level at the end of the day. But I'm happy today. It's very natural to connect two contrasting feelings with the word but. I stop at the grocery store. To stop at a place means to make a short visit there on your way somewhere else. I need some groceries. Groceries is the general word for food and other items you buy at a supermarket. I buy some fresh vegetables. Fresh is a great adjective for produce like fruits and vegetables. The apples look sweet. A simple observation about the appearance and taste of the fruit. The milk is on sale today. On sale means it has a special reduced price. This is a lucky find. I pay with my card. You could also say, I pay with cash. Pay with is the correct preposition here. The cashier gives me a nice smile. Cashier is the person you pay at the store. Gives me a nice smile describes a positive interaction. She says, have a good evening. A very common and polite thing for a cashier to say as you leave. I walk home slowly. The adverb slowly suggests a relaxed pace after a busy day. The sun is setting. To set is the verb for when the sun goes down in the evening. This creates a peaceful image. The children are playing outside. A common and cheerful sight in many neighborhoods in the evening. The dogs are running freely. Freely means without restriction or control, enjoying their freedom. I love this neighborhood. Neighborhood is the area where you live. Expressing love for it shows appreciation. Home feels so good. A simple, heartfelt, and universal feeling at the end of a long day. Part 6. Your complete day in English. Incredible. You've just mastered 55 essential English sentences for your daily routine. Now comes the exciting part. Let's transform them into a complete, flowing story about a full day. This is where the magic happens. After you hear this storytelling section, you'll realize how easy it can be to speak about your own day in English. The final secret. Great work today. You listened to a full daily routine. You practiced new vocabulary. You repeated full sentences. And most importantly, you tried to speak in English. This is real progress. You're not just studying English. You are using English. You are living in English. One sentence at a time. And now, for the secret I promised at the beginning. The simple secret that makes practicing with your daily routine so incredibly effective is this. Your life is the best textbook you will ever have. You don't need to search for interesting topics. You don't need to imagine complex situations. Your own daily life is full of real, useful vocabulary and natural sentences. When you learn to talk about your own life in English, you are building the most important skill of all, the ability to express who you are. Tomorrow is day 2 of our 10-part Think and Speak in English challenge. We'll dive into another major obstacle, the translation habit. Don't miss it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom English podcast channel to watch our next videos.